Hello guys, welcome to my blog. It's me Gani Stewart, and today we are going to read a book named Actually There's No Problem, the second edition. So let's see what is in here. So actually there's no problem, the second edition, His Divine Grace, Bhakti Swarupa Tirtha Goswami, founder Acharya Gaudiya Vaishnava Association. So uh, in this here is a contents that prefers introduction, part 1 living today, part 2 living forever, uh, appendage about the author, and let's get started with reading this book. A man has always struggled with the great varieties of problem for his survival in the material world. He has struggled with the surrounding with his fellow being, with bored and beats with the various physical and mentally illness. In fact, even keeping his body is unable, sorry, us inaudible safe during his lifetime is called great challenge. His in his daily life is nothing but continuous struggle for existence. This world is full of problem is nothing less than a mind life. While you are don't know what problem waits for you at which point of living, and this problem don't seems to be end. Therefore, when I suggested the name of any book, actually there is no problem to remember of all of my book publishing the team. I was not surprised when they are all looked at me with great disbelief because this was a reaction I was already expecting, not only from them but from anybody struggling to make his end meet in today's harsh world when it says set his hand in is little. So and this is previously precisely. So when I wrote his book, I wanted to cause them strip in the mindful people of today's society, obviously intends to the cause of realizing the true potential of their actual spiritual slaves, though uh, directing their thoughts process to question, understand, and then actually believe that there is indeed possible to lead a life in his actually there is no problem even while living in this material world. The perfection to lead these kinds of life can be attained by sincerely and seriously following the teachings given by the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna himself in the form of spiritual joys like Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. In the Bhagavad Gita 8.15, Lord Sri Krishna says it. Uh, this world is a Dukhalem, a place of miseries because it is asutosam, subject to destruction. Therefore, we will always be blocked by various type of problems as long as we identify ourselves with our temporary mortal fames and complete absorb ourselves in satisfying their needs. In Bhagavad Gita 2.70, against the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna tells us that one who is not disturbed by instant flow of material desire is alone qualified to attain peace in life. This stage of mind can only be achieved by working towards realizing our true spiritual lives and recognizing that Lord Sri Krishna is only true receipt of service offered by those spiritual slaves, as aspectedly described by the great Vaishnava Acharya Srila Bhakti Vinoda Thakur in his devotional song Radha Krishna Bol, from his devotional song book Gitavali. जीवा कृष्ण दासा ए विश्वास कर ले तो और दुख नहीं. The individual atomic spirit soul, if it can believe that it is an internal servant of Lord Sri Krishna, then it is actually there is no problem. I sincerely hope that this book helps to read, translate, and above criticization or into reality. Hare Krishna. B.S. Tirtha, author. So we have completed our preference. So it's time to read introduction in this video. So introduction part, in this instruction part, we are the problem never seems to be end, and where does they come from our lost anger, greed, illusion, pride, and envy. People always complain that they have problems. Problems will exist as long as we engage in artificial activities. Generally, a child hates going to school, and sometimes we see a mother slapping and shoving the child into a school bus. But the mother does not require to induct or spit the child to play, because it is natural for the child to indulge in any fabulous activities, including playing with toy. Similarly, our natural position is to serve the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, because we are attending at internally related to him as his servant. Instead, we engage in a service of our family, society, community, and country, owning to our physical identities. This involvement repeatedly creates several problems in life after life. In any general conversation between two people, we often come across one saying, "No problem," especially when or required is made. This is frequently refined. We come across interpersonal identity in any parts of English speaking world. It is the obliging people who says no problem to a person speaking of favor when it says thank you for favor or service instead of saying you are welcome. Many people today respond by saying no problem. Do they really mean that they have no problem in their living? If anyone cultivates an attitude of accommodation and adjustment, then actually there will be no problem. A saintly devotee of Lord Sri Krishna, the stage Narada, offers a formula for problem-free life in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Guna kina mudam lipsed anukosam gunam matrim samanada anivatsye nata abhivyakt. When it is a Sanskrit word, every man should act like this. When we meet a person more qualified than himself, he should be pleased. When he meets someone less qualified than himself, he should be compassionate towards him. And when he meets his equal, he should be friendly with him. In this way, one is never affected by the threefold miseries of material world. Ordinarily, what we observe is that we become envious on seeing a person more qualified or talented than we are. If we meet a less qualified or less talented individual, we desire him or her. If we meet someone as qualified or talented as we are, then we become competitive. The Supreme Lord Sri Krishna has created his world and has given us all the necessities of life so that the entire hum- humanity can live peacefully and pursue the path of spiritual progress. It is it is man who has created problem for himself. The six major problems areas of karma, krodha, lobh, moh, mada, and mat- matsarya, lust, greed, illusion, pride, and envy. One lost, no more. There is an inborn natural desire in all physical beings for environment, their senses, but those processing a human form must strive for liberation, sorry, material entang- entanglement, and not hanker for an inordinary sense of enjoyment, keeping in mind the original Vedic system consistent of practicing the Varna ashram system. His eco-religious organization permitted as regulated method of enjoying sense activities and also ensured that one progressed consistently in spiritual direction as that actually the goal of human life is not lost but problems across when people becomes lustful and carved for unlimited gratification of their sense. A carnal man can never reach a point when he says no more. The more he tries to enjoy himself, the more his senses will demand. In the Gita, the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna says, Bhaktaram Jana Tapassam. I am the enjoyer of the result of all sacrifice and penance. The Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is the real and the supreme enjoyer. Actually, there is no problem if we acknowledge this fact and performs all our action for the enjoyment of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Anger, you can control it. Can you control it? Here is written. Anger Anger is a very dangerous. Anger is very dangerous emotional. While it speaks havoc on the individual at whom it is directed. It is also damaging in many ways the person who is angry. A peaceful atmosphere is always spoiled by angry people. When one constantly thinking of sense object, one become attached to it by thinking about it always. Gradually, they result in an intense desire to acquire, own, and enjoy that object. When the same force of desire is directed to problem that even merely suggests not achieving the cherished desire, the result is anger. A mindful, overpowered by anger, experience delusion and bewildered mind because incapable for proper discrimination. Though one intellect is stripped of all people learning that at at all times. This is how a person ends up committing a sin. Whenever we become angry, we create problem and anywhere. Even a great yogi like says Navdurga could not control his anger and obtained by the devotee king Ambrisha that put his life off that stage in danger. Actually, there is no problem if we can understand the adverse consequence of anger on both the victim as well as one of the angry person himself. Greed, no end of gambling. Greed creates unwanted problems. One should never be greedy. In Isopanishad mantra says, Iswaram is Iswarasam id sarvam. Everything in this world is tractor is going, so sorry for disturbance. And let's get focused here. Iswaram idam sarvam. Everything in this world is prevented and owned by the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Whatever the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna has kindly allotted to us, we should accept and enjoy that much. As the Vedic Vedas tell us, Tena Tya- Tyaktena Bhujante. One should not hanker after riches and properties of others. Ma Garidhan Sankhyavid Dharmam. It means that there is no limit of greed, and unbridled sense of gratification tempts a person to lead an extravagant life. A selfish lifestyle required a consequent supply of various objects and service of enjoyment, and this across greed in a person. Everyone tries to process more and more, and again. It leaves the person dissatisfied and unhappy. We never understand that we cannot become con- content even if we get all the property of the entire world. We must learn to be satisfied with the position in which we place by providence. We should strive only for conquering the basic necessity of life. Actually, there is no problem if we can understand the philosophy of simple living and high thinking. Illusion chasing the rainbow. Illusion is caused by ignorance. Illusion is caused by ignorance. The basic ignorance is that we think we are the body. Bhave asmin sukhyamam advaitva kama Kam, karma bhi mistaken of the body to be the self is avidya, ignorance, and his implies want to shake karma enjoyment in the world through bodily senses. He in turn compels us to perform karma result-oriented material activities aimed to fulfill the desire for enjoyment. He, this illusion traps us into the action-reaction syndrome, which perpetuates bondage within the modern atmosphere. Though a person face various problems in life after life, this illusion, the body concept of life is is the bedrock of all the other problems relating from lust, greed, anger, illusion, pride, and envy. It is not merely a matter of sinful actions that is creating problems. Even virtuous activities performed by pious people cannot solve problem as long as these people lack spiritual knowledge. Even a great pious and saintly personality like Arjuna of the Mahabharata become bewildered before the battle of Kurukshetra. He was completely gripped by illusion owing to his bodily conception of life, faced by the problem of having to kill his own relative in the impending battles with an intention to absolve himself of the intrivial catastrophe. He sought to solution from the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, who delivered a length discourse that completely shattered Arjuna's illusion to smoothness. The Supreme Lord highlighted the necessity of creating contemplation of the at shortcoming of the physical conception, merely birth, old age, disease, and death. In fact, these are the fundamental major problem. No child, given a choice, we will take birth in a poverty sickness family. Everyone hates growing old or becoming diseased, and death is one of that everyone is apprehensive of. As long as one remains in his physical world, he or she cannot avoid this. The Supreme, I think, the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna explained in the Gita, every living entity is a spiritual fragment portion of himself, the Supreme Spirit Soul. Therefore, the only duty of everyone is to render loving service to the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna after total serving and unlimitedly enter his transcendental abode to continue this service. Hence, Lord Sri Krishna commands Arjuna Sarva Dharma Pratijnanam Ma Ekam Sarnam Bhaja. Give of all obligation, duties, and responsibilities and surrender unto me. If we can accept this advice of the Lord Sri Krishna, then there is no problem. Pride, the another name of ego. However, the great person may be pride is the cause of fall. Though a proud reason starting facing problem because generally become arrogance because of their pride in high necessities, abundant wealth, vast learning and activities, physical appearance. Everyone who possesses one or all of these four qualities become increasingly continented and Dharman Madhapuram. Of all this, of all of this, the attraction for money has one's intelligence. One become falsely proud of wealth. One has to understand that his body is temporary and he has or she will be separated from everything at the time of death. When there is the scope for becoming unnecessarily proud of possessing anything, a proud person does not want to acknowledge defeat in any envious sense. Hence, he has constantly placed problem. Because of various mechanism and manipulation, the main of his power, pleth and prestige, the unpendant egoist is always required to scheme and strategies, and all his leaving him totally exhausted. All these problems were due to the lack of spiritual knowledge, the body of which all of us is very proud, is referenced to in the Vedic scripture in Karmi Vedi Vasyam. An unclaimed, decomposed dead body has been eaten by Krimi or worm. Something sometimes such a dead body may be consumed by vultures and turned into wheat or stew. If someone claims such a dead body, it is cremated and so become Brahmas or ashes. Actually, there is no problem. If we if we consider this fact and correct our attitude. Envy, envy, make enemies. Matsya is the Sanskrit word for envy. It is para parashuktam asasam, intolerance of others' prosperity of his reason, and envious people creates problem for himself because there is always conformation. And famous political Chanakya says that a aspirant is cruel, but an envious people is considered as danger because as spended can be pacified by chanting, chanting, or some special notes for be brought under control with the help of her. And envious people, however, can never be restrained effectively. Person reason is always tense and very miraculously. He does not have faith in God's supremacy or the world is spiritual. He therefore thinks he is independent and powerful. Slaughtering innocent animal simply for the enjoy of eating their flesh is not envy in substance for from of the meat eater. Saintly people generally detect killing any being, but they too are delighted to hear